Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, where we are currently just waiting on Discord to open up so that I can announce to the Discord that I'm live, because it's a responsibility I have as a streamer is to tell folks when the stream is happening, and I've not been, keeping up with my responsibilities, and right now it looks like it's just not going to happen today either, because Discord is just not opening. There it is! How fantastic! Okay, a glorious day. Finally. Okay, let's see. Paste that in there, and Oblivion live now. Boom! Cool. All of that work, all of that effort, all of that wasting time so far. Just for 5 seconds where I post in a message. I guess we can get rid of starting soon. And then something that I noticed while I was cutting up clips for shorts on the channel from the last stream is that the game audio is a little bit quiet. So I'm going to turn it up from 20% to 30%. We still have a pretty aggressive volume cutoff for when I'm talking. It should lower volume. And then it goes back up when I'm not talking. Ducking is what it's called. Take it up to 33. I don't know. If you're in the chat, let me know if that's too loud. I feel like it won't be though. 33%. Howdy, Nicholas in the chat. New subscriber, just started watching the Tekkit playthrough. Fantastic! I'm glad that you're watching and hopefully enjoying it. You're loving it so far. Well, I'm very glad to hear that. That's one of my favorite series. One of our most successful series as well. That people continue to watch today. That one is kind of up there with the old Tekkit Legends series, circa 2015, which also still gets views. I made a joke in that video at some point, in one of the videos from Tekkit Legends, where I said, if you're watching this in 2020, say hi. It was something like that. And I forgot about it, and then half a decade later, I got a couple of comments from people being like, how did you know? I think it was specific, too. I think I said, if you're watching this in June 2020, hi. And they were like, yeah, no, I'm here. How are you doing? It's like, yeah, howdy. Glad that this has endured as long as it has. And it looks like Tekkit 2, or Tekkit Squared, is going to be about the same. But welcome to the chat, Nicholas. And shout out to everyone watching on other platforms. We also stream on Kick and on Twitch, although it doesn't look like anyone is out there, other than on Kick, where we are getting the typical spam comments from someone letting me know that they can help guide my audience or whatever trash they're trying to peddle right now. We did get a new... Eric, welcome to the stream. I see that you just started following on Kick. Welcome. I hope you're a real person. That would be great. Jake Yates in the chat. The famous executive producer, Jake Yates. All aboard the hype chain. For Jake Yates, thank you for joining in and for your support. Hope you're having a good one. Well, let's waste no more time. Oh, although I do need to check the audio. I hope you're a real person. That would be great. Jake Yates in the chat. The famous executive producer, Jake Yates. All aboard. Okay. So here's the thing. I've never noticed this before because I've never paid a whole lot of attention to the way my audio sounds on live streams. It's not great. And is it because I've got, a gain and a limiter turned on? I never noticed that I had those on here before. Oh, goodness. Okay. I didn't know that. When did I turn these on? Huh. So this is a 10 decibel gain. And a limiter. I'm going to remove both of these from the mic. At which point, what might end up happening is the game audio overpowers me, because we're dropping the decibels here. Or I'll at the very least get rid of that limiter. Get rid of that gain. Okay. So hopefully the mic sounds like it does on a normal recording, because I don't apply those... well, I do some post-processing in Final Cut Pro, but not much. Certainly not that. We're doing a little shop before we get started. In fact, let's go ahead and just hit the continue button and have that loading in the background while we get started, alright? Well, I hope you get a lot of inspiration from the Tekkit 2 mod pack. We did some crazy stuff. Remember that time we dug a tunnel between... oh, right, we're still not wearing pants. We dug a tunnel between the actual main base and... well, I'm sorry, that might be spoilers. I don't know how far into the series you are. Never mind. I apologize. Let's just say I was looking to do something similar in my current Minecraft series, and it's going to be a bit more of a pain without certain tools that you have in the mod pack. How does it sound? Is all the audio good? The game audio got more quiet. Interesting. That's odd. I wonder why that would have been. But is it good? Is it all balanced all right? Let me hear myself. Minecraft series, and it's going to be a bit more of a pain without certain tools that you have in the mod pack. How does it sound? Is all the audio good? It sounds the same. Like my voice sounds the same, except it sounds quieter. Which, as long as it's not being overpowered by the game audio, I'm fine with that. It still sounds good. Okay, I will lower the game just out of a sense of paranoia to 30% from 33. And I'll monitor back how this sounds after the stream, and we'll make adjustments. I might need to do some EQ. We're done talking shop. We're done. We're going to play the game now. It does, and by the way, I saw your comment, Jake. It almost looks like Skyrim at this point. Like, that's when I've always known Oblivion to be that super blown out, really bright, almost cartoony, sort of rubbery-faced game, which I've never actually played myself. This is my first time in Oblivion. And when I loaded this up, my very first thought was that this is basically Skyrim, isn't it? Goodness me. And it looks great, and I imagine there will be mods, and it'll look even better. So you'll notice the FPS up above me. After the stream ended, I opened up the FPS and I started adjusting the settings. This game runs a little bit like Potato, and I'm not the only one to have that experience. It's not just because I'm on Linux. I was perusing X, formerly known as Twitter, X-Twitter, and everyone else said that. So I've made a lot of...
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Well, I wasn't talking to you, Aranor, but heavens.
I'm the shepherd here. Aranor's the name, and this is Waynon Priory.
Well, that's fascinating. Tell me about the rumors about...
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money, if you've got the stones for it.
If you say so, I guess. Tell me about Joffrey.
If he's not sleeping or eating, he'll be fussing with his books, I reckon, over in the Priory House.
Is it my imagination, or is the live stream looking super, like, jittery? Also, thank you for that information. We're going to talk shop again for a second. Because did it look like it was, like, super choppy, or is that just my preview window at 144p? I'm walking around here. I'm not dropping frames in OBS, but that doesn't really mean much, honestly. Yeah, it looks fine in OBS, as far as I can tell. I'm going to have to wait until, unfortunately, the conversation is finished, so that I can, yeah, because there's a little bit of a delay on the stream. No, it looks good. Okay, good. Thank you for the feedback, Jake. I appreciate it. All right. We did lower the settings quite a bit, though, in order to hit higher FPS, which I guess I can turn that off now. I have a 144 hertz display, and I'm very accustomed. I'm very accustomed to a certain level of gaming experience, and I'm not willing to let go of that at this point in my life, if I'm honest with you. Where do I turn that back off at? Was that somewhere along in here? So yeah, we're using FSR on performance. We're not using any sharpness. I did turn on frame gen. We'll see if latency becomes a problem. Ray tracing quality is just it's low or it's high, and them's your options. Lumen hardware ray tracing is off, but software is on. Does that make sense? Oh, I have hardware ray tracing. When your graphics card of the game will default to soft. No, my graphics card does support it. Oh, I don't want to test this right now. Not. I already said we were done talking shop, and here I am in the menus again. I don't want to test it. Where do I disable the FPS on the screen? Where was that? I've already lost place of where that option even was. Oh, no, hold on. I'm going to keep looking. Just for like a second. Camera motion, that's all accessibility options. Have I like zoomed past it and I've completely lost track of where it was? That's possible. I would make sense to me for it to be on this screen. Show FPS right there. Boom. Apply settings. Get me out of here. Let's go find this Joffrey fellow. So, I know that you weren't here, Jake. I don't know how well you know the story. We've had this conversation already, Aranor. I really don't need to like keep discussing this with you. I'm not sure, Nicholas, if you're familiar with the story. I'm not. All I know is the gates of hell have opened up, and we're on some holy Christian crusade to close them. After the Emperor got murdered right behind us, we weren't looking at the time. We had one job, which was to make sure that didn't happen, and we cooked it, okay? So, what we did was the Emperor died. He gave us a stone. We've got to take it to Joffrey. It's not a stone. I think it's some piece of jewelry. I don't remember the details. Probably not important. Joffrey's going to tell us about where the heir to the Empire is, which is the name of a Star Wars book, and this is where we want to be. Now, Joffrey, of course, is known for being the little boy in Game of Thrones, the little blonde-haired one who's quite a nuisance. Fantastic actor, though. Did really good work. So, you've played for an hour total. Like, of any Oblivion, the original, the remaster, hello.
Yes. Can I help you?
I mean, I didn't want to talk to you necessarily. I must speak with Joffrey.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
You're not going to ask any questions? You're just going to accept that? I like your hair, man. It's an interesting style, to be sure. I couldn't quite pull it off. Mine's receded a little bit too much in the front, but I'm getting there on the back, that's for sure. I'd love to sport that look. Hey, is it really stealing if this is some sort of like a... Isn't this like charitable if I take this? Have these been donated for the poor and the hungry? Probably not. I'm going to leave you be. I'm going to carry on my way. What have we got going on up here? I thought that was a crown of thorns, I'm not going to lie, for a split second. Are you Joffrey? Tell me, where's Joffrey?
I'm Brother Joffrey.
For I
What do
much
you want?
desire to speak with him. I brought you the Amulet of Kings, or the Emperor sent me to find you. I guess we should start with that one, because this one might raise some questions, and we'll have to explain why we have it, and possibly reveal that, you know, we were the reason the Emperor is dead. Whereas if we just go to this one, he might not even ask.
Emperor Uriel?
No, a different Emperor, Joffrey. I was there when he died. No, that raises questions. He gave me the Amulet of Kings.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it.
The longer we can delay the inevitable, which is...
By the 9.
Oh my goodness.
This is the Amulet of Kings.
He's very excited.
Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's
Now,
death?
how'd you find out he died? In real world, that happened all of an hour ago. All that's happened since his death is we got a free horse, and then we rode here. News travels fast in Cyrodiil. The Emperor's last words were to come talk to you.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Okay. Who is the Prince of Destruction, or close shut the jaws of Oblivion?
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion.
Right. Hence
The Prince
the
of
name
Destruction,
the
Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Well, how can Oblivion threaten us then?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power.
Really? Give it
When
back
an
to
emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
When he said Temple of the One, the only thing that could come to mind at that point was, you know, the power of one, the power of two, the power of many. The Emperor asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades.
You did.
One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe.
This raises many questions.
He never told me
Joffrey.
anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress.
What did you do?
Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Oh my goodness, this story just got spicy. Where can I find him?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch.
Wait a second.
You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Are you telling me that a character named Joffrey is sending us after a character named Martin? Like, do you reckon those are just names drawn out of a hat? Do you think there was no thought put into those decisions? Or is that like a very intentional wink and nod to the real fans out there? You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to ask you any questions at all. I think I'm good.
Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
Absolutely. Is the enemy, is that Oblivion? Can I steal from your chest? I better not. Hold on, what's it called? Joffrey's chest. Okay. I thought it said Joffrey's hoard.
How do you do?
But I just misread it. Oh. You play this game all the time back in the day. Nicholas, I didn't. Was it great? Was it amazing? Was it the revolutionary experience everyone keeps telling me it is? Apparently, all of these games have revolutionized the world on their release, which is probably why there's so much pressure being put on 6, right? Because each one, even though like the real fans, the hardcore fans will tell you each one is slightly worse than the one that came before it. Each one did something to progress the open world adventure game genre, right? Going all the way back to the original, Daggerfall, Morrowind, this game. I didn't have any of that experience. The only one I've played before this was Skyrim in like 2019 for the first time, maybe 2018, I think. So I didn't have that experience. Around the time this game came out, I was still just playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PS2. That's what I was doing when this game came out. And loving every minute of it, to be fair, okay? Loving every minute of it. Jake Yates, you've only played the original. I recommend... Listen, pick this one up. I think it's going to be good. I'd also reckon, you know what? It's a Bethesda game. Bethesda likes to discount their games. So, potentially, if you wait a couple of months, you might get it on sale. But, hey, until then, you can just watch me make a fool of myself running around the world. The main appeal was all the... What? I'm sorry? The main appeal for me was all the cheese you could do? What do you mean by that? Elaborate. Is this like a reference that I'm not understanding? Is this a drug term? What are you going on? Are there cheeses in this game? Hold on, I'm just collecting some shrooms. Speaking of drugs. These are legitimate, like, medicinal shrooms. Okay, we're going to be using them for something in the future. How far away is this place? It's 1,772 steps. Whatever that ends up being. Oh, it's like on the other side of the map from where we are, basically. Well, no, this would be the other side of the map, way down here in Leyawen, I suppose. Oh, cheeses and exploits. Oh, like you're cheesing the game. No, that makes so much more sense. I just know in these games, there's wheels of cheese. And so that's the first thing my mind went to. But cheesing the game, I follow now. I get you. Thank you. Apparently, a lot of the bugs and stuff were added back into this version. I know, for example, the dialogue, like the meme that's gone around of the bit of flubbed dialogue where the VA says, "Oh, hold on, let me do that again," and it was just left in the original game and never patched out, has been restored to this game as well. So you can find that same character, they have that same dialogue flub, and it's fully animated, which is fantastic. So I love things like that. I remember when they did the adaptation for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. The sort of senior staff at Nintendo, when they were adapting that for the 3D release, wanted to patch out a lot of the old bugs, and the younger staff had to step in and say, wait a minute, now hold on. Those were fun. The majority of people going to play Ocarina of Time 3D on the 3DS want those bugs to be there. Even though it is kind of a ground-up rebuild of the original, they went out of their way to make sure a lot of the old bugs and exploits still existed. I love when studios do that, when they understand that oftentimes the weird glitches are a part of the experience. Horses in Skyrim were never fixed. You want to point those things straight up a mountain, they will still go straight up that mountain. And they will never fix that, and they never should. Am I being pursued hotly by a wolf? Hold on, let's not get stuck on a rock. We need to get going. He's right on our tail. Perhaps if we cross paths with a deer, he'll, like, go chase them instead? He's being very persistent. I can't fire from horseback. Look at his weird little gait as he lollies behind me. He's trying to get me. Hold on, get to the top of this rock. This is that is a defensible position. Horse! Get me down there. Oh, no, there's someone else here. They're going to get involved in this. Flee! Oh, no, I have actually gotten them involved. I was just going to... Oh! Wait. Hold on. No, I'm confused. One moment. I'll save you. I'm here to... Oh, my goodness. You do not need my help at all. Well, that was quite impressive. Do you want to elaborate on what just happened there? Do you want to discuss it at all? Who are you?
Begone, stranger. I have business with Kinnereth's shrine, and I will not be disturbed.
You heard any rumors lately?
Imps? I hate them. Little buggers flitting around, tossing fireballs at you.
All right.
Good day.
See you later. I mean, I'm assuming we're going to come across them again in the future. That feels like a story NPC. Anyone else catch the dog running backwards? That was a bit distracting. Should we follow this individual? Make sure they're okay? Where are they going? They said they were going to a shrine. What is this down here? Is this not a shrine? It looks like this is something we could enter. I wonder if they were headed there to begin with and we spooked them off with our wolf. See, this is what happens. This is what happens in these Elder Scrolls games. You get distracted. You're on your way to complete the story, and then the next thing you know, you're chasing a woman. She did say, "Get away from me." That is exactly what she said, and we are now, like, stalking her. Actually, we should be sneaking. We could be getting mad XP for this. We are literally following her from behind rocks as she makes her... Hold on, look. There we go. Preemptively getting out ahead of her enemies, protecting her. Maybe she falls in love with us? What is this? What are you doing right now? Is she's got some kind of, like, magical run? Is that what's happening? Wait, she's not running from me, is she? I mean you no harm. I'm not trying to hurt you, and I'm just curious about you. I was hoping you could, like, answer some questions, explain what you're doing out here. Our athleticism has increased. Oh dear. I love that you summon, like, headless zombie creatures. That's great. Hey, I mean, I guess it'd be hard for you to explain what's happening as you are missing a mouth and a brain. Do you know who this is, though? Wait, where'd she go? Hold on, we just gotta follow this guy's trajectory. Presumably he's chasing after her. She's heading towards, like, a shrine or something? There she is. Okay, no, this is what we're doing right now. I'm not trying to be creepy. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly is going on. Well, now there's these guys. Do you think they're affiliated? I've lost her. She's gone. She's actually managed to sneak away from me. I'm very upset about it, too. We were in hot pursuit for Broken Promises Cave. Okay, that's a bit grim. Hey, what's up? Now, wait just a minute here. What have I done to you? I've done absolutely nothing. What are you? You're a brigand? You're a bandit. In that case, I feel no bones about killing you. And stealing your possessions. And leaving you in the nude. It's what you get. Hold on. I don't know that that's a bandit. We probably shouldn't shoot random people until we're sure of their status.
Where are you?
Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I'll do a quick save. I'm going to see, do we have any, like, stealth abilities that would let me creep up behind this individual and just stab them with a knife? And furthermore, do I have a knife? That's what I don't. I've just got the iron bow and a rusty iron bow. What do we have equipped right now? Is there a comparison button? I mean, I don't see one at the bottom of the screen. I might be missing it. Show details with H? I mean, just from what I'm looking at here, this has a 4, and this has a 5, and I feel like a 5 is a bigger number than a 4, and it's next to sword, which makes me think that that's weapon power, but I don't know that for sure. Don't take that to the bank. But I feel like this is probably the better bow. Yeah, that's a pretty decent bow. That's a pretty decent bow right there. I'm not really sure if this had anything to do with what we were doing out here. Yeah, take all the arrows. Take the iron dagger. Take that. I don't really need any of this stuff here. I'm not really sure if it's going to benefit me any. I like the idea of fur boots, but I think I've already got some. Yeah, of the little clothing that I'm wearing, fur boots is currently on my body, and I like it. What is this? Broken Promises Cave? Well, it's getting dark. Look, I'd like to continue the plot. I don't want to get distracted with random side content. But at this point, it feels like if it's nighttime, there's probably horrible things roaming around in the dark, and I'd be better off breaking and taking a rest inside a Broken Promises Cave and maybe figuring out what that's all about. So we can assume that these are also bandits, correct? You think we can pretty safely? Let's save the game just in case. I think we can pretty safely just knock them out. You do need to lead your shots, by the way. And we're doing an expert job of it. That's an odd mace you've got there. It's like a 4-bladed axe more than anything. Interesting how you don't look like you're actually a Khajiit. You kind of look like a fellow wearing a mask. But maybe that's just because of the beard. It's causing some kind of separation between the two different parts of your face. We're not here to judge, okay? We're not here to judge. There is fire. It's a beautiful fire as well. Mr. Yates. Mr. Yates, there's beautiful flames here that we can warm ourselves beside. I think the reason that it looks a little wonky is probably the frame gen. I want to give another pass to the settings and see if I can't do it without frame gen and get it looking a little bit better. To be fair, it was fine yesterday. It wasn't quite holding a steady 60, and now it's holding a decently steady over 100. I'm not really sure what the limitation is. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something that might break the game. I'm gonna attempt to turn on the Goverlay. There it is. Well, that can't be right. Well, no, actually, we're inside. We might actually be getting 220 FPS. And it looks like the GPU is the bottleneck. I'm still rocking the 7900 XTX. And I'll likely be rocking it for a while because AMD did not release another high-end GPU. The 9070 XT is nice, don't get me wrong. I like it. It would probably do better ray tracing than my current card. There's these rumors that they might be releasing a higher a version with more memory. Oh, hi. I guess I should have been sneaking. I guess it's on me for not. Why are you already damaged? Is there something else down here attacking you guys? I thought I was the apex predator, but is that not the case? I suppose it's always possible there's something even worse down here than me. I do see rats down there. I want to spend the night here and get through this peacefully. So I feel like the best thing I can do is make sure everything else is dead. And then that way I can like get a good night's sleep. Maybe I can find someone's discarded bed or something like that. Nvidia for the win. Man, not so much on Linux these days. It's getting better. It is getting better on Linux. Their support has been quite improved over the last several months. So maybe. But also, I don't want to support Nvidia. Oh, that was a delayed sound effect, wasn't it? What was that, a bridge? Oh my goodness gracious, that's just an infinite... That's just an infinite crevasse there. Alright, you. Oh, you didn't notice that happen, did you? Okay, then. Yeah, I'm gonna go drop a cool 2500 on a 5090. Do those still not exist? I remember right after those came out, they were just like nowhere to be seen. Laced leather pants. What do those look like? Oh, they sounded kind of like skimpy. They don't actually look skimpy though. Let's get them. We'll try them on. Is this a better... It's probably the same iron dagger as the one I already picked up. And now I am overly encumbered. So... A standard OS? Well, like what? Like Windows? I think not, thank you. No, thank you. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this. And I'm gonna drop this. Well, actually, no, this one's got more health. We'll get rid of the damaged one there. And then also, let's just, real quick, we don't need two different iron fur boots. Let's put on the new ones, get rid of the old ones. Fur greaves, don't need them. I really regret buying this, this skirt. Those pants aren't bad, and if we wanted to have pants on, those wouldn't be the worst. But they weigh a lot, and we don't need all that weight. We can get rid of all of this. The rough leather boots, get rid of those. Rough leather, is this what I'm currently wearing? Yes, it is. Do I like that more? No, I don't. Drop the both of those. Breeches? No, thank you. Put that back on. Put on them wrist irons. I don't know why, but Lucas told us to hold on to those. Apparently, they're important. All right. So that's our signature look, is what we've got on right now. We really don't want to change from that to any degree. Yeah, take all of that. We're basically just collecting arrows at this point. Why aren't we wearing pants? It's our signature look. It started off as an accident when we were in the caves, and then it just turned into, well, this is how we dress now. This is how we present ourselves to the world. It's a bit of a look, all right? It's a fashion statement. People see us, they know who we are. That's the Pantsless Wonder, all right? Unless you're in the UK, in which case we are the Trouserless Wonder. And also better for sneaking. Much better for sneaking, because pants cause friction, make noise, heat. Okay, we're going to overheat in these caves. We're trying to sneak around. We're trying to be sneaky boy. Oh, sneaky girl. We are a sneaky girl. A sneaky elf girl, for that matter. Hi, puppy. Okay. Yeah, no, I can see. It says dog. Looks a lot like a wolf to me. Okay? And there is a difference. It's a minor difference. Well, no, it's not. It's a pretty substantial. Temperament. size, bite force. Pretty big difference between a wolf and most dogs. Not all. Oh, heck yeah, lettuce! We gotta get that. We gotta bring about the lettuce. Ooh, a pickaxe. Can I mine things? Do I need a tong? I don't think I need a mug. I'm gonna bring the pickaxe because I might be able to do something useful with that. If we find some ore around here. I'm not sure if I'd know what ore was when I looked at it, though. You've successfully harvested. We're getting a lot of shrooms. I don't know what we're supposed to do with them all. I guess we could have a look at trying to make up a potion or something again. Because we really only did that the one time. And was it successful? No, we did make a potion. We just never used it yet. We'll get around to it at some point. Where's my pestle and mortar? Is this in alphabetical order? Oh, it is. Oh, how about that? Okay. Well, where would I need to go to find pestle and mortar? What category would it be? Novice, mortar, and pestle. See, that's what got me. It's the order of the words is not what I was expecting. So we've got quite a bit here. We need to find things that are similar. So health, fatigue, endurance, agility. They have to be like 2 fatigues, right? So we could combine together a bit of green stain, cup, cap. All right? Because that'll do whatever I just said it would do. Was it agility or was it health? Was it endurance? I don't remember now. Hold on. I've forgotten what we already put in there. Oh, okay. Apparently this will restore fatigue on self, but I refuse to believe that I accidentally it just happened to grab a bunch of fatigue things. So let's be careful this time to pay close attention. Cheese wheel is fatigue, okay? Green stain cup cap is fatigue. Lettuce is fatigue. Do we have anything else that heals fatigue? Oh. Damage fatigue. Well, why would I want that? Why would I want to add mort flesh and make the thing worse? It kind of looks like I don't. It doesn't look like it benefits me in any way. Does it actually benefit me to have 3 ingredients instead of 2? Look, 4.17 seconds. 4.17 seconds. It seems like if we just go with the minimum, we're going to get the same thing here. So what is this? The green stain and then some lettuce. That's what we're going to call the potion. It's going to be green stain. Do we actually want to call it green stain lettuce? Oh, no longer. We can just call it green stain. All right, yeah, let's do that. Create the green stain. How many of them did we make? Just the one? Cool, we made green stain. I don't know if we get XP for that. We've got it. It's not good or energy. No, it's not. No, you're taking out of context everything I just said. I mean, I laid out the case very clearly that we're pantsless to be better assassins, okay? It doesn't even work for good or energy because we're always zoomed in into first person, all right? Unless we're trying to, like, you know, bait gooners in the game, which, I mean, I guess maybe we can say canonically that's what's happening. If you're busy objectifying our character, then you can't really stop her from stabbing you in the back, right? Although I guess you'd have to be looking at her to objectify her. Maybe the logic doesn't quite bear out, but we're sticking with it, okay? We're sticking. I will not have you slander Pippi here. Goodness me. Despite saying repeatedly that I would never forget our character's name, I can't remember what our character's last name was. Where do I find that out? It's not on this screen somewhere. Pippa Thornwhistle. It does stick with you, though. It's a great name as well. Pippa Thornwhistle here will not be objectified. Absolutely not, unless it somehow benefits her. Which, if it does, and you know what, bully to us, quite honestly. Is that a living skeever? Or, sorry, rats, as they're known in this game? Are there people in here? Have we gotten everybody? This is a different fire. Keep in mind, we're not here for anything in particular. We just wanted to get out of the... I was going to say out of the rain, but it wasn't raining outside. It was just sort of a lazy excuse to come explore a cave, because it seemed like it might be fun. Oh, we were getting out of the night. That's right. Russet felt shoes. Makes more sense. I don't know what I would do with a shovel outside of go dig up buried treasure, if that's a thing you can... Oh, hello! I didn't see you there. How are you? I don't mean to be here being a burden. I don't mean to be a bother. Oh, you got healing magic, huh? That's pretty cool. Well, I think I do too. I've got this spell that I've never used before, and I'm not going to have to because you're really bad at combat. You did get a hit in. I let you, okay? That's what we call a sympathy hit. Be grateful. On we go then. I guess we'll have to, like, go back to sneaking and try to pay more attention to people standing directly in front of us in plain view. Because that's going to be our greatest threat, it seems. Ah, torn sack of grain! Let's go! Inkwell. Light brown linens. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try them on. Is that actually something you can wear? I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure at all. Is this is just the intro, or the entrance, I should say. Well, we've successfully fully explored this place, I guess, unless we missed something. I don't know what promises were broken or which ones were kept. It definitely looks like it's still nighttime outside, but I guess we'll find out when we pass through the portal, the door. It's still dark out. Well, that's okay. I feel like we can no longer delay. You know what we definitely did do, though, was we kind of wandered off following the lady on foot, and I don't know where our horse is anymore. How do you summon your horse? Well, that was just restoration magic is all that was. That had absolutely nothing to do with literally anything. Let's check our list of objectives, our list of options even, which is what we're actually doing here. I'm looking for whistle or summon horse, or something along those lines, and I'm not seeing it. Interesting. If I leave our horse out in the wilderness, is it just gone forever? Is that the case? That's pretty sad. The best Gunner game is Baldur's Gate 3. Well, I wouldn't know anything about that. I can't speak to that one way or the other. On an unrelated note, you should totally play it, even if it doesn't make the channel. I was in talks with someone to do a 2-person playthrough of that. That kind of fell through. But I think I might have ended up picking it up anyway. I might have it. It could be fun. That could be fun. I'd be down for it. Always looking for new stuff. I don't remember where we were when we lost our horse. Was it? Wait, hold on. Was it right down there? If our horse is just right down there, then hot diggity. We'll remount and head to the next objective. Athletics increased to 14. Let's go. That's exciting. We just need to keep running in that case. I think that's literally all you gotta do for athletics. Also, there's a dodge button. I discovered that the other day from a tweet, but I don't know what button it is. Maybe we should have checked that while we had the menu open. Or maybe it'll be explained to us later, because it feels like something they would tell you. Would it be under, like, combat? Attack? Block? Cast a spell? Oh, I have an alternate cast spell button I didn't know about. There's absolutely no mention in here of us being able to dodge. Well, I guess I can't. Even though I was explicitly told I could, I don't know how to do it. I'm trying the normals. The normals. That, I'm going to keep accidentally hitting that as well. Hello? Oh my gosh, it's not. It's another one. Oh, goodness me. We are not as effective if we're not stealthy, I gotta say. I don't mean to shoot them the last time. It just kind of, I'm already primed up the arrow. So it just sort of happens. Let's go. Old armored old nag. Is that the Aurora Borealis? I guess we are looking north up to Skyrim, so yeah, that would be there. We are also very far north. We can actually go as far north as Bruma. And then that's the border right there. That's the old road you might find yourself wandering when you're knocked unconscious and captured by the Empire. And they say, finally, you're awake. What were we heading to Skyrim for? What was the point? I have no idea still. On an unrelated note, you should totally play it. Oh, no, you already read that. Never played it, but a lot of people I know play it and love it. Yeah, I hear very good things about it. I hear it's a very popular game. If you take out all the nudity, it's a fantastic game with a great story. Yeah, no, that is, I played Baldur's Gate for the story. That's what that is. That's basically what you just said. And that's fine. Look, that's what it was designed for. Okay, that was the purpose of it. My favorite thing about Baldur's Gate is after it came out, you had a lot of other studio heads come out and say, Listen, we're working on a multi-million-dollar game too, and you shouldn't want it to be like Baldur's Gate 3. That's an unrealistic expectation to hold us to. Us over here at Sony and at Ubisoft and at Microsoft, we want you to know that holding our games to the same standard is unfair and unrealistic. Okay? Because they put a lot of work into their game. And we're huffing cocaine in the bathroom So please, just buy our game, accept our slop, and don't set high expectations. We're raising the price of Last of Us 3. Bye. So that's just a, that's not to, what is the term? That's not to speak ill of any in particular individual. It's more sort of a more broad statement about the whole game industry. Frame rate's plummeted right now, and frame gen is suddenly very obvious. I just wanted you to know that whatever's happening is not just on the stream. I'm seeing it too. Let's get out of here. I don't know what's happening back there in those rocks, but it wasn't good. It got rough there for a second. I guess maybe someone at Bethesda heard me and decided to make an example out of me. What is this? Should we, like, investigate real quick while we're in the area? What are you? This is an Atronach stone. Activate? Well, heavens, I don't know. Should I? We're going to save scum a lot in this game. Get used to seeing the quick save button come up a ton. Marked by a special fate, you rule your destiny. Do you choose to steer by the stars of the Atronach? Heck yeah. The stars of the Atronach shine upon you. You have gained the arcane well greater power. Yes, we have. I don't know what that means. I have no clue what we just got. Is that like an ability or something? I've got no clue at all. Is that under magic? Arcane well. What is this? Can only be used once a day. Spell absorption on self and fortify intelligence on self. Cool. I don't know what either of those do. Also, we have starlight. I don't know what that does either. Okay. These I make... Right. Clairvoyance, 30 seconds. Sure. Restore health on self, 8 points. Sure. Light on... Is that, like, actually casting a light? Hold on a minute. Is that what that is? Wait just a darn minute. Go ahead and stick that on 3, please. And let's see if that's what that does. I did not mean to do a quick save there. I should probably move the quick save button. Did it make me lighter? What did it do? I feel like I'm not being presented with enough information to understand what I got. What do you do? Light on self. 20 feet. 20 feet. 60 seconds. We'll look it up later. Oh, no, there's actually a light. Okay. Alright. I'm not sure what all the jumping symbolism was about, but we have a light. There's also a bear back there. You'll notice I'm riding away quickly. Alright? I'm pressing on, okay? I'm pressing on hard and fast. There's something to my left, something to my right. Here I am stuck in the middle with you. Is this where we're going? I don't know why I was expecting a little village. I'm really curious what he did with the kid, because he was just told to deal with the kid. Was he told to, like, show it special care and attention? He could have just enrolled that kid in some sort of, like, military school. Shipped him off to the Imperial Legion. He'd be dead. It's a good thing he just intuited that it was the Emperor's illegitimate son who, you know, the world might have need of in the future. Else the gates of hell break loose. And all havoc is set free upon the land. Can we not drown in the water, please, horse? Horse? We're being pursued by a wolf. Please hurry. Howdy, Jack. How are you doing? Welcome to watching the stream with your dad. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I did not think you'd made it up here. I was going to fight the... Hold on. Get this thing out. Horse, don't die. Do not die. You are a... Oh, see, I wanted to fight this thing. I think this is an imp. We heard about them earlier. I was curious. I wanted to see what they had. I didn't think this thing was actually following us through the water. That's on me. Horse, are you okay? I don't think I can cast healing magic on you. Let's just get out of here. There's another imp. I'm not concerned. Just keep going. It has magical zapping power. All right? Just use that as incentive. I was really hoping we would hop over that fence. That is not what the horse does. How do we get into this town? Is there a front entrance? I guess we haven't been following a road this whole time. I suppose we'll have to do a whole loop around the entire city and just find the front door. Not that way. Goodness me, not that way. I'm acting like we're under severe threat. It's just an imp, but it is sort of irritating. I understand what that lady was saying earlier when we were following her along in the wilderness from rock to rock, trying to stalk her, but in a supportive, friendly kind of way, about imps being irritating. It makes a lot of sense now. I get it. I officially prescribe to whatever imp hatred that is. Hello, how do I get into this place? Oh, you know what? We could probably just look at the map. There is a front door, like there's a front entrance. Kavak, okay, this is the name of where we're going, but this is where the mark is. Maybe this is where the village is, and then this up here is some sort of, I mean, it's definitely some sort of structure. That was going to be a really stupid statement. I'm glad I caught myself and didn't say that. Get back up there. What are you doing? It's on me. I hit the button to try to pick up some flowers, but you can't do that when you're on the horse, unfortunately. Ooh, okay, cool. Well, that's great. That's always a fun phase with kids. A great moment to instill like good values in a child and sort of raise them up in the things they should like, you know. So starting them off with Howdy Folks is a great call. Howdy Folks content it's educational, it's entertaining, it's an all-American export, you know. It's the highest quality. It's moral, it's ethical, it's everything you could ever want. Hello! Is everyone here friendly? I've just sort of arrived on the scene and I'm charging through. You're gonna try to talk to me, aren't you? You're not trying, but I feel like you will if I approach you slowly.
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead. The Covenant is broken. The enemy has won.
Okay. You're a bit of a doomer. Alright, listen. It's all gonna be okay. The Anvil Chapel attack? Do I know what that is?
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. What next?
Did I hear about that at some point? What do you mean by Covenant?
The Imperial line is dead. And the gods have forsaken us.
Why are you looking over my
Where is
shoulder?
our blessing? Where is our protection? Where are our gods? The enemy triumphs, and we die alone.
Again, very doomer, okay? Who is the enemy?
Lord Dagon is the enemy.
We knew that.
He is the Prince of Destruction, and the Daedra are his servants. The chapel is cast down, and the faithful, my friends, all dead. The enemy has won, and we are destroyed.
Did we miss a beat? Did we skip past something important?
Hope is gone. The enemy has won. In the West, people are even starting to disappear. The gods have forsaken us.
Okay. What about the disappearances?
The Divines are powerless to stop all these threats.
we're just
Even
bringing
as
up
we
questions.
speak,
I have no
people
idea
are
where they're coming
disappearing
from.
Near Anvil, and I foresee a terrible threat. One even the gods should fear. You are a noble soul and a follower of the Nine. I am more than a humble priest and represent an order that stood for Akatosh for centuries.
Oh, wait, hold on. Are we about to get
These
sucked into a cult here?
disappearances are an insult to Akatosh's commands. Will you investigate the ruins of Beldeburo and help us?
Oh my gosh, we just got a quest! A wound in time. Let's go! Where is Martin?
If you mean the priest, I don't think he made it out of the city. Very few of us did.
Okay.
But Savlian Matthias might know more. He's in charge of the city guard that are defending the camp.
Okay, listen.
You'll find him at the barricade at the top of the road. He's still trying to hold what's left of the guard together.
Okay, thank you for all of your information. So,
Leave me alone.
Come on, run while there's still
who
time.
are you?
Holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
Wait, what? Where did you come from? Hertel, what are you doing over there, man? Run from what?
You don't know, do you?
No!
Daedra overran Kvatch last
Ah!
night. There were glowing portals outside the walls.
What?
Gates to Oblivion
This
itself.
is my fault, because we wandered around in a cave!
Creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting
No!
swarmed around it, killing.
We could have stopped it. The whole city can't be destroyed.
Go and see for yourself. Kvatch
What?
is a
You back
smoking
there?
ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me?
What are you doing?
Everyone else is dead.
I can't take you seriously right now. How did you escape?
It was Savlian Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them! If you'd seen it, you'd
This
know!
man is giving this performance his all, and I'm here for it.
Before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you! Run when you can!
God bless him, and there he goes. I don't think we're playing the game properly. I don't think we were supposed to approach the city from that direction. I think we were probably supposed to run into him first. Okay, that makes a whole lot more sense now. All the information we've been presented with, all of the falling bits of fire in the air, everything's starting to make a lot more sense now. I looked at the burning city on top of the hill and I said, I don't get this. Why is the city on fire? Why is this man in the tree yelling at me? It made no sense. I understand now. It's okay. Oh my goodness. Hello? Oh. Yeah, no, that's an Oblivion gate. I got this one, boys.
Stand back, civilian.
I've heard about
This is no
you.
place for you. Get back to the encampment at once.
Listen. What will you do now?
The only thing we can do. We'll try to hold our ground. That's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment.
Do you know who I
I
am?
have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
I have already forgot. I'm Pippa Thornwhistle. That's it. All right, I can help.
You want to help? You're
He
kidding.
is surprised.
If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death,
That's
though.
fine.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I can save scum. I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it.
Okay.
They haven't
I see.
come back.
So this is the meta
If
for the
you can
game,
get
right?
in
This is
there,
basically
find out
going to
what
end up
happened
being
to
a
them.
dungeon
If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can
or
do.
some kind of
with it.
trial.
The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you.
Oblivion Gate?
Some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the walls, and Daedra poured out. They've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades.
We'll ask him about everyone else later. For right now, let's just get in there.
Good luck. It's a brave thing you're doing.
Thank you. Oh, don't try to talk me out of it, though. Yeah, you guys deal with that one. I think I can take the rest. Can I be sneaky? Probably not when they're that close. I'm sorry, did he just throw a fireball? Okay, that's okay. Something tells me that if I spend a lot of time trying to shoot them all on approach, they're just going to keep coming. And eventually we have to just make the decision to charge the gate. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's Oblivion in there. Send me! Oh. I don't know why I thought it would just... That's okay, yeah. Clearly we've got to push a button. My wife overheard you talking about Baldur's Gate and said she would be a fan if you release a series on it. Okay. Well, I mean, we'll see about that. We definitely we need more female supporters here at Howdy Folks. I've seen the numbers, guys. It's pretty grim. It's like 97.8% male, and the females are mostly just guys watching on their partners' accounts. You know, I know the truth. Trust me. Oh, that's a fella. Well, it was a fella at one point. Now it's just sort of burnt crisp. Who was that guy? Wait, hold on. Who are you? What are you doing here? Do you want to talk? I didn't even register.
Thank the nine. I never thought I'd see another friendly
So many people have
face. The
like
others
such stressed
taken.
expressions.
They were taken to the tower.
It's all right. What's going on?
Captain Matthias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across the bridge. They took Minion off to the big tower. You've got to save him.
Okay.
I'm getting out of here.
I have every faith in you. Hold on, I can use your help here, or fine, Captain Matthias might need your help. Yeah, get out. I can handle this on my
Still
own.
holding the barricade? I figured I was the last one left alive. All right, I'll try to get out of here and let the captain know what's going on.
Godspeed, Pilgrim. Now, he gave me instructions, but I wasn't listening to any of them. My mind was somewhere else entirely, so I don't know what's going on. What I do know is that looks like a weird archbacked beast that needs to die before it realizes I'm here. Just like that. That was beautiful. What is my actual objective now? Pretend like I was paying attention. Pretend like I was paying attention, but now I'm grilling you for information to make sure that you were paying attention, right? This gate is opened elsewhere. What does that mean? What on earth could that possibly mean? Oh, do I have to go back through? Oblivion Gate to the Gold Coast. Open? That can't be what I was supposed to do. I should have read the log.
It's the smell, really. Smoke and fire. And something worse. And the ruins.
I mean, that's probably the smell of dead, burning men. There's a green mark on my map, which I suspect means end mission, great success.
I'm just...
Until you find a way to close that Oblivion Gate.
Okay. Bye.
It's lucky to be alive.
Do I need to, you know what? Hold on. Everybody remain calm. Let's not freak out, okay? Let's just open this up. Have a look at quests. Okay, where are we at right now? Breaking the siege. I guess that's the one we're currently tracking. At least one survivor of the assault on the Oblivion Gate has been taken to the large tower within Oblivion. I need to search for him there. Okay, that's why the quest marker led us back outside. Because we just weren't, like, tracking the correct quest. Oh, hello. I appreciate that the game does let you leave Oblivion. If you decide, I don't want to deal with this right now, you can just leave all of these people here to, like, suffer for eternity. It's just another one. You stunted scam! What a brutal name for you as a creature, as a species, whatever you are. However we classify that. Alright, we've got this figured out. What do you mean? Gooners everywhere, Gooners unite. What is this happening in the chat right now? This is not what we're about here at the Howdy Folks Media Empire. We do not condone this. I think probably he was running from this direction. This is probably the direction we need to be going in. Alright. This makes the most sense in the world to me. What is this? Is this a weapon? What's going on? Was this realm always like this? Or did it start out nicer and get worse? What happened here? Why that? Oh, hi. I guess I should be stealthy. That's our entire modus operandi, is that we are stealthy. And we're doing a poor job of it so far. Do I need to hold down that button? Or can I just tap it? Because I've been holding it down, and I'm not sure if it matters how long I hold that button down. I think I might just be able to tap it, and we'll do a shot. It is what it is. Is that intentional? Was that a baby? Did that sound like a baby crying to anyone else? Yeah, no, okay, I can confirm you need to hold down the button. You absolutely need to hold down the button. It makes a big difference, okay? We could have killed this guy probably with one shot if we hadn't clicked it. Goodness, there's a lot of... Do rocks just fly around here? It would explain how this land got like this, if this is just a constant occurrence. Is this the landscape? Like, how big is this place? In lore, is this the size of a planet? Is this the size of an entire galaxy, a universe? How? I see stars overhead. Could one not just build a rocket and fly to a nicer place? Is that all this is? Is that the big twist? All the different realms of Oblivion are all just different planets in the galaxy? I think the actual twist, I might be wrong about this, but my understanding of the lore of, let's see, Fleshy Pod. See, this sounds like something everyone in the chat would get really excited about. All the gooners in the chat are like, ooh, a fleshy pod? Poke it, prod it, open it up. Okay, he just kind of gave up on life. He didn't actually get killed. Oh, it's just got gold in it, guys. It's just got gold in it. That's all it is. Okay, and an iron sword. Your speed is being drained. Oh, goodness. Can we not? You can't actually attack it. You can harvest it though, which is fun and unique. I think the actual lore is that the entire world, all the story and everything in Oblivion, or not in Oblivion, but in the Elder Scrolls, takes place in a dream. Like it's just some guy's dream. Someone's dream, and apparently once you figure that out, you go mad. Allegedly. At least that's my understanding of it. you guys... Speaking of your little chat right there about Gooners and Goonerisms, you guys familiar with the interesting internet character of PWR? Am I the only one that flies in that circle right now? Because PWR is a fascinating individual. Okay, we're talking about a man who has not gotten butt since 2013. Those are his words, not mine. I'm not making accusations against him. Okay, and he's proud of it. Okay. I'm telling you right now, if you don't know what a PWR is, when the stream is over, because obviously you don't want to leave this stream, go look up PWR's YouTube channel. Okay, I think it stands for the Pro Wrestling Revolution. The channel has nothing to do with pro wrestling, though. You have no idea who that is? That's perfect then. You're the perfect candidate to go investigate PWR. I'm gonna try to find something to post to the Discord after this. All right, I'm gonna find like a compilation of PWR. PWR is this legend. Okay, he's 35 years old. He lives with his mom. I think he's Canadian, just based on how he talks there, bud. And he used to be a big Darkside Phil fan, but he started getting more popular than Darkside Phil with the same audience. So Darkside Phil effectively like abandoned him. And who are you? Oh dear, you're not a friend. Oh no, this is a scout of some variety. But now he's like doing really well on live streams, and he's a character, man. He's a character. I don't want to spoil too much. I want you to go into the PWR experience completely blind. But listen, no, he's not going to deal with this type of what you're saying in there, all this Gooner discussion. We're not going to have that sort of talk in the chat, okay? We're not going to have you bringing it down with this sort of degeneracy. It's a Letterkenny character in real life, is what it is. And he loves his Burger King, let me tell ya. Oh, goodness, hello. I didn't see you there. You were kind of blending in with the environment. Can we not do what we're doing right now? Why can't we be friends? At the very least, you could tell me what you're doing here and what's going on and why we're in this place. I mean, that's pretty cool and everything. Is that what's keeping the portal open, I wonder? No, now tell me he didn't just spawn there. He definitely was not there before. I appreciate that we can sidestep him, though. I'm going to pay extra close attention now. There's doors all around, but it definitely looks like the one it wants us to go in. Oh. Do I need to do that? Was there a reason for that? What was the purpose? Can I power this thing down? The game wants us to go this direction. Fleshy pod sounds weird. I agree. No, it's an odd thing to have in the world. And the fact that it just exists and has gold in it as well. That's what brought it to mind. So we were discussing gooning, gooners. Listen, let me tell you about something about PWR, okay? He doesn't care much for these wayward women with their privates lined with gold. Now, I can't tell you what that means. No one can. Okay, we don't know what he means when he says privates lined with gold. All that matters is that he says it. And it's such a strange... Like... I don't know. I don't know what it means. But he's not about those women. Those gold-digging women. He has a different term for them. But they're I forgot. There's a young gentleman watching us, isn't there? Oh, I've forgotten that young Master Yates has joined his father for today's stream. Let's just focus on finding and brutally eliminating goblins. How about that? Blood Fountain. Activate. This seems appropriate. There you go. No more Blood Fountain. Can we turn it back on? The fountain needs time to replenish its energies. What was the purpose of that, then? What did we even accomplish there? So that goes to the Citadel. And that goes to the... Oh, I'm sorry, wait, hold on. I didn't read that. What did it say? Door to the blood... What? What is this? Apparently it's where we need to be. I'm gonna do some more save scumming, okay? I wouldn't... listen, I don't want to insult PWR. I wouldn't refer to him as reasonably attractive. That's just me, though. That's just my opinion. I think you probably got the wrong guy there, though, bud. Okay? Okay, okay, good. I don't think that that's him. I will send a link in the Discord later, though. Don't worry. Let's have a look at what we just collected off that guy, because it looks like we've gotten a little over encumbered at the moment. So, lace leather pants. Yeah, we don't need them. Brown, light brown linens. Yeah, we don't need them. Weapons. I wanted to pick up that Daedra mace because it looked cool, but it's not really practical for us to be carrying that around, and it's quite heavy, so we're going to go ahead and drop it. And then we have a bunch of random stuff we don't need. Can we sort by weight? Okay, we've got to have our bow. We've got to have this, because otherwise we're topless, and that is unhinged behavior. We can't do that. We're not going to need that. With cheese wheels? Maybe. Maybe we need those. I don't know. Skulls and bones? That's the thing. Like, a lot of this stuff I don't... Oh, right. We just threw things on the ground. A lot of these things we might not need. Do I need to get down there somehow? Is that what this is? Is that what I'm doing? Is this a spiral staircase of some variety? Kind of looks like it's going back up to where we were. Can I jump over the edge? Yes, I can. Do I need to do this again? I think it just drains the Magicka essence. Oh, okay, 16 steps. In this direction? Possibly further down? No, I'm at the bottom. Maybe I wasn't supposed to come down this far. Maybe we have to work our way back up now. I'm a little turned around down here. Oh. Well, how did that happen? Wait a second. Hold on. I guess I should have been paying more attention. Okay, you know what? We're just going to start running like a madman. No, we're not. No, we're not. That's foolishness. Remember, we're looking for a guy. A fellow was taken. We've been here before. We've cleared all this out. Door to the Blood Feast. Yeah, I thought it said something like that. I don't know what that means, though. I guess we need to go higher up instead of jumping down, which is what we did. Oh, looky there. Looky there. I gotta move the quick save button. It's right next to shift, which is just asking for trouble, like you're racing a critical quick save. That's bad news. Okay. What did I fail when playing the monkey game? I don't remember failing anything during Black Myth Wukong. We never finished that game. Forgot all about it. It got to be... Oh. Oh, I missed that before, somehow. Even though it was right next to us. I didn't quite see... So... They're having a rough time here as well as me. That was a great game, though. Would like to see how it ends someday. Problem is, if I go back to it now, I'll have to spend like a week. What is being portrayed in that picture? I'll have to spend a week just playing the game off camera to refamiliarize myself with all the controls and everything, just so we can go back and spend a month grinding through the final level. Because I'm not good at video games. Try though I might. Try though I might.
Here, quickly!
Are you alive? Hello? Who said that? Can I cut him down? Well, not with moves like that.
Over here, quickly!
Where are you? Oh, hi. Okay. So I take I take it that the guy down there is not the one talking to us. That makes more sense. I've also got the key to your cage. Are you the guy I came here to find? I can pickpocket him? No. Oh, open the blood cage. How do I open the blood cage? What is the... all I've got is the activate button. Can I speak with you? Hello? I don't really want to pickpocket them. How do I open this thing? I definitely took the key from this guy. Should we just trigger the ritual? What am I meant to be doing here? No matter how many times I hit the button, I cannot activate it. Oh. Hello. Take those bones. Yes. Take the bones. Yes. There we go. Oh, I'm over encumbered now from all the bones I've got. That's okay. Why can't I activate the... What am I supposed to do? Minion Gonald. What a name! What an absolute name! Can I do something useful with these bones before I just throw them on the ground? Is there something... This looks like a pelvic bone. It's just bone, bones, bone, skull, bone, bone. I don't know what to do with them. I have no idea. More bones. Can I use them in the pestle and mortar somehow? I mean, that seems pretty grim, but we're gonna try real quick. Is bones an option for the pestle and mortar? Tragically, bones is not an option. I might have to just like throw all the bones on the ground, and I'm not happy about it because we've got quite. We could almost make a human body. We're doing great right now, and we're gonna have to toss all the bones so we can get our speed back. This guy's gonna think we're some kind of like.
Over here!
That's you, right? Like, I can hear you. I can't talk to you. My only option is to... Oh, it's because I was sneaking.
Quickly, quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The sigil keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion Gate open. Find the sigil stone, remove it, and the gate will close. Hurry! The keeper has the key. You must get the key.
Okay, but how do we get out of here? And can I get you out? Oh, I guess he has the key, huh? Is what you just said? Right. No, I was listening. I was paying attention. I know what you're talking about. I'm right there with you. I'm following. Didn't actually listen to any of that, but I think we're going to the top of this tower now. More or less is maybe what we're doing. We got to get something to close the gate, and then we're going to be stuck here. Okay? And I guess it's just going to be me and that guy. It's going to get uncomfortable, isn't it? Oh, you open the door with the sigil keep key. That sounded grotesque. Didn't care for that much. I want to keep sneaking. I think when you sneak, you level up sneak. Oh, goodness me. These guys aren't very clever. This is their base, and they keep activating their own traps. I'm no fool. I know what's about to happen. Hello? Real quick, I want to find something out here. All right? I want to find out. Come on, don't be like this, keyboard. Keyboard, what's happening? There we go. How to dodge roll. Oblivion Remaster. Here we go. How to unlock... Oh, you have to unlock the dodge in Oblivion Remaster? Are you kidding me? To unlock the dodge roll as soon as possible, players need to level up their acrobatic skill until they reach level 25. Okay. Is there something on the keyboard right now? Because it's barely functional. Oh, is it dying? What's happening right now? This is like a problem that you can't relate to at home. I've got this little keyboard for the capture PC. That did it. Yeah, I think there might have just been like a drop of fluid on it or something. Daedric hearts were used for making Daedric armor, which was good. Okay, so we need to collect Daedric armor, or Daedric hearts to make Daedric armor. How did I completely miss the chanting of sacrifice, 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 sacrifice? I need to pay more attention to the chat, apparently. What is my acrobatic skill at the moment? I'm 35. You can dodge by pressing right-click and space while moving. I guess. What's that look like in third person? Okay, so it's not really a roll. It works, though. All right, now we know. Can I break this? Well, that's unfortunate. That's very sturdy glass. Righto, on we go. Back to this room again. I have a feeling that whatever we're doing at the top of this tower is going to involve getting rid of... Hello? Did I deselect arrows somehow? Go back. Where's my equipped stuff? No, I still have arrows selected. I do have Dremora field arrows. I don't know if they're better in some kind of way. Am I? What? There we go. I'm not going to tell you what I was doing wrong. Not going to tell you. I refuse. I'll take that heart. I'll take the arrows. These are spells. Absorb health on touch and Frenzy on touch. I think we can just go learn those right now. Or it could be that those are one-use sort of spells. They had those in Skyrim as well. Where would they be located? Well, you would think they would be located over in Magic, actually, now that I think about it. So if I click on that right now, what does that do? Does that just equip it? It looks like it probably just equips it. Because I can't do anything with it. Frenzy on touch. Show spell effectiveness with G. Limited to 95% if you were wearing armor. can be even less below journeyman level. Show shortcuts. So if we wanted to just have absorb health on 4 and... Or sorry, absorb health is on 5 and a touch of frenzy is on 4. And we can apparently just switch to those mid-combat. Your video and the game are out of sync. Like me and the game are out of sync? That's an interesting concept. I'm not sure how that would happen. Like, not your face cam, just the game specifically. Like, the game is out of sync, or maybe the audio? Like, me and the game are out of sync? Like, if I... That's interesting. Close that. You know. I'm watching back the stream now. Like, the game is out of sync? Or maybe the audio? Give me a second. Like, me and the game are out of sync? You're gonna hear me echoing. Like, if I... That's interesting. Close that. You know. I can't tell. I can't tell what you mean. More elaboration is necessary. It seems like you're talking about something that happened a second later. Oh. So, like, I say a thing and then it happens? Is that what you mean? Because there's definitely a delay. Like, if I say move to the left, there is going to be a slight delay. If I say right, you see that slight delay there? I can't control that. That's just down to how the capture is done. Because we can't do 4K 120 without buying a new capture card, what we're doing instead is we are using OBS on the capture PC and OBS on the gaming PC and just casting it over, which adds, right, a little bit of latency. The way around that would be the arrow hadn't shot yet on screen when I said that was tough glass. Wow, okay, so when I say, like, I've drawn the arrow back and release, how much of a delay is there? Is that actually, like, a crazy delay? If so, I might just have to go. I mean, I could just go buy a new capture card, I guess. I could not be a cheapskate and go buy a new capture card. Because they do now have capture cards that do 4K 120. Wait, hold on. Where am I going? I got distracted. What am I doing here? Was this the guy I had to kill this whole time? Did I get what I needed? I think this is where I need to be. Less than a second. Okay. I will look into things I can do to reduce that latency. Because I did just... Hold on. What is this called? The Punished. Well, this is another gooey sack full of gold. So I'm sure everyone at home is loving that. I think that guy back there was the guy I needed to kill. I think we got what we needed from him. Oh, good gosh, hi. Did that guy spawn in front of me, or was he there and I didn't see him? I can't tell. Goodness me, took me off guard, though. Did not expect him to be there. 23 steps in this direction, but we can't go any further in that direction. Game, what do you want from me? I keep getting super distracted. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me double check the quests. I must reach the sigil stone and remove it from the sigil keep to close the Oblivion gate that it anchors. Alright, that's all I'm doing right now. Seems simple enough. I just gotta figure out how to get there. 28 steps in that direction. Probably through this door. Yeah, open with the sigil key. I'm sorry, you got me thinking shop again. You got me thinking about the stream. Yeah, there might be ways to reduce the latency between the two. The reason that I didn't get a capture card to begin with was it's another Linux problem. It's specifically a Linux and an AMD problem, which means we could probably fix it by going NVIDIA. It's a whole thing to talk about. It has to do with open source drivers in the HDMI consortium. So it turns out that'll kill you instantly. How far back is this? 8:51? Okay, thank goodness. Alright, a lesson learned, everyone. A lesson learned. I don't know what the blood fountain seems to restore health. That's good. So we don't want to go poke that thing. It's not what we're trying to accomplish. We are trying to do something possibly up the stairs here. Seems more likely. This probably restores magicka. Oh, this is a staircase. Okay. So we've made it back to the top here, right? Where we were before. There's a guy over here. I see the red dot on my map this time. I don't see him, though. I don't see a bad guy. There he is. Oh, heavens. Oh, goodness me. He's got moves. He's got moves. Unfortunately, he is limited to big physical attacks and throwing little bitty spells that are easily dodged at us. So he was never destined to be the one that defeated us. And I see another fleshy sack over here, which, again, I'm sure everyone's getting real excited for. Daedric Heart, Arrow. I did see the message, by the way, from Nicholas that apparently we do not need the Daedric Hearts in this game for the armor, which is unfortunate. I'm going to collect them anyway because I can't imagine they're in the game without reason. Maybe we could make a really cool, overpowered spell out of them and break the game. That's always a good time. There's a lot of these fleshy bags around here. It looks like a beating heart. It's called the Punished, and it has a pearl in it. This is what we've been here for. Sigil Stone. Do we need to run? Do we need to be concerned about this? Is this going to kill me if I don't leave quickly? What's happening right now? I'm just I guess I'm dead. I guess we died. Maybe the gate fell, and because we're from another realm, we can't persist in this one. So it's just throwing us back out or something. Breaking the siege of Kvatch. How about that? We did it on Turdas? Sure we did. Last seed, third age, 433. I've closed the gate by taking on Sigil Stone. Or taking the Sigil Stone that anchors it within Oblivion. I should tell... I mean, I'm sure he knows. What's up, man? Poor timing for you, unfortunately, that happened. Now you're just stuck here with this loser. Pick that back up. Pick up that bit of broken china at once. Okay, get all my arrows back. Gotta keep our arrow supply going. Hello, everyone! I did it myself. All by myself, single-handedly. I left that other guy there in a cage.
I'm just lucky to be alive.
You closed the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack. I need you to come with us. You've got far more combat experience than these men. Are you able to join us now? I can wait, but not for long. We've got to move quickly before they have a chance to
We're gonna go take back our city. No, I'm ready. Let's go.
For Kvatch!
Yeah! I mean, I'm not really invested in this town all that much. I'm mostly just here for the plot, and if this is what the plot demands, then baby, let's go! That was a waste of an arrow. Storm the gates! Kill the demons! We're on a holy quest from God! I've entered the ruined city of Kvatch with Savlin Matthias and his men. It's probably like Savlian. We must clear the southern plaza before the survivors of the chapel can be rescued. It makes it sound like we're doing it to avoid that outcome, like we don't want them to be rescued. We gotta clear the city before that happens. But I understand that's not what the game is communicating. Should we try to get out our dagger and use it? Like, we've been carrying around a dagger for no reason. They're not even interested in this guy. Maybe that, like, should go to show me where my priorities should be. If it's not on these little... Oh, it's probably on this guy. That's not one of my guys. Did he just say, feed me, you fool? Give me every ounce of your rage. That's it? We've retaken the southern plaza. Okay, I was going to say that... it's a job well done all around. Give me a luring gaze and a minor wound. Thank you so much. There's a joke to be made in there that we're just not going to make. Carry on. Hello? Was that it, fellas? What next? Lead the way? Charge? Through this door? I'd love to get ahead of the game here. just press on my own, not have to deal with all this dead weight following me around. Oh. I mean, this is everyone. No, I mean, it does kind of look like everyone is rescued. We killed everyone outside. Hello?
Have you
Brother
brought help?
Martin!
We've been trapped here since the Daedra overran the
I've
city.
been looking for you. Is that Sean Bean? Wait a minute! Joffrey sent us to find Martin, who's voiced by Sean Bean. How many years before Game of Thrones, the show, was this? Hold on. Come with me, you're in danger. The Emperor told me to find you. I feel like, I guess we got to do this right now. We're probably supposed to wait for them to get inside and, like, wrap up
the
that
Emperor
quest.
is dead. Who are you? What do you really want with me?
Buddy, have I got news for you? You're Martin, right?
Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you.
You'd be surprised,
I'm having
man.
trouble
We're
understanding
dealing with, like,
right now.
armies from hell.
If all
A priest
this is
seems like the
part of
most
a
useful
divine
thing to have
plan,
right now.
I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
There's a plan. We're a part of it. Gods or not, we need your help.
If you came to me for help, you're more of a fool than you
You are
look.
such a doom
Look
and
around.
gloomer right now.
What good is a priest?
Listen. Let's just drop this on him.
Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father?
Yeah, I do!
No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer.
The Daedra came here for you, or the Emperor knew you were in danger.
You spoke to the Emperor before he died? And he told you to find me?
I didn't say that part. Why would I lie to you?
I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me?
Come with me to Waynon Priory.
No. I'm sorry, but even if what you say is true, I won't abandon these people to their fate. I'll go with you when we can all leave here together.
I mean, I killed everyone outside, so I don't know what exactly you're waiting for. Are these guys not going to come in? I think we might have gotten ahead of the game a little bit. I think we have to go back outside and wait for them to go inside, and then we can follow them inside. Or I just have to talk to them again.
We wiped the bastards
Was it
out.
that simple?
It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
That makes sense. I don't know how much, saving we're going to do. The top of the church got knocked off, man. I'm not sure about this operation. It might be better to say it's a lost cause and just burn it down.
Report, soldier.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Inian, myself, and these civilians.
That's it? There's no one else?
There were others, sir, but they were
Is this stealing? Surely not. Under current circumstances, I can't imagine anyone cares.
dangerous.
Very well. The area outside the chapel has been cleared, and these people need to be taken.
I don't think
But,
we
sir,
belong in here.
I
I
want
don't
to
think we
help
necessarily
fight.
fit in with these people.
You will, soldier. Once they're secure, get back here immediately. We'll need every available blade, and there'll be plenty of fighting to go around.
Sir, yes, sir. Civilians, it's time to move out. Let's go.
Incredible delivery. Absolutely incredible. Inspired, even. What next?
We've done it. I can't believe it. I didn't really think this would work. Maybe we do have a fighting chance. Oh, yes. We're not done. Not even close. This was only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle. You've come this far with us. Will you go further? If we're truly going to succeed, I'll need much more of your help. I warn you, though, what we've seen so far is nothing compared to the battle that likely awaits us. Take a few moments to catch your breath and think it over. When you're ready, let me know and we'll get underway.
Well, I suppose we know what we're doing next time, because it's about time for me to wrap up, get a little late in the evening. But hopefully you folks have enjoyed the stream this evening. In particular, Nicholas and Jake, who have been with me through pretty much the whole thing. Thank y'all for tuning in. I was trying to cook up a decent streaming schedule. We haven't had one in a long time. Back in the day, we had a very good, consistent schedule where we played through all of the Zeldas and the Kingdom Hearts and the original Skyrim and all of that. We had a great streaming schedule that I very diligently stuck to, and we haven't had one in 5 years. I want to say 2020 was when our streaming schedule died, which is wild because that's when it should have been like ratified. At a time when so many people were staying home and had a lot of free time, you'd think I've locked in like a really good schedule. But as soon as we finished Final Fantasy VII Remake for the first time, it was done. It's completely done. So now is a great opportunity for us to try to get a new one going. So what I'm thinking is Tuesdays and Thursdays in the evenings after work, kind of. So Tuesday and Thursday evening. That's what we've done so far this week. We actually managed to do Tuesday and Thursday, and Saturday morning. So, yeah, I took a year off. Well, not really a year off. I took the summer off. I keep thinking when I took off in 2020, it was for a really long time. I think it was 4 months. I quit YouTube for 4 months and realized that I just commentated video games in my own head when I wasn't doing it on the channel. So we came back. I missed it as well. It was a lot of fun. But if you want to watch the continuation of this, we'll be back on Saturday morning and Tuesday and Thursday evening next week, hopefully. So until then, actually, I might have some extra time next week on Monday and Wednesday. So maybe we stream a little bit more. I don't know yet. I don't know. And maybe we stream more, but those are the days we're targeting to get done. So until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.